Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Retail, the Dragonflight pre-patch, and our human paladin leveling campaign. We are starting off in the Stout Lager Inn today. I think we're going to head down to the south and we're going to take on the In Defense of the King's Lands. We have to combat a trogg invasion. So that is what we are going to start with today. And then we will move on from there and check out the rest of the zone. I think we're going to have a few different quests to do. In Classic, it's like 4 different quests that keep leading you back into this area. Kind of wondering if they didn't streamline it a little bit in the Cataclysm, but we'll see. Hope you guys are all doing well today, and I should say thank you for being here and for clicking on the video. I really do appreciate it. I think we missed our turn. Yep. It would help if I'm tracking the quests that we're actually going to do. So right now it looks like we could take on any of the troggs. I think this quest was a little bit different in Classic. I think we had to kill specific types of troggs and we kept getting sent back for different types. So maybe they've condensed this into one kill quest and one collection quest. We're also getting the trogg stone teeth. And one of you guys let me know, actually a couple people I saw commented that the new models for the gnolls that we were seeing were introduced with the Dragonflight pre-patch. So that makes a lot more sense as to why I had never noticed before the new gnoll models, because they are new as of the pre-patch. These guys look a little different too. I don't know if these are Cataclysm models or not, but they look like they might be new. This guy is a named guy. Hashtag bring back the silver dragon, so that I can actually tell right away. I feel like maybe they reworked the troggs as well. One of you guys can probably let me know. Did the troggs also get a new graphic, a new model in the Dragonflight pre-patch? I feel like that's like too many pixels for a Cataclysm model. But maybe I'm wrong. Either way, they look really cool. So I wonder if that means that the Centaur have new models in the game as well. I know we're going to see a big focus on Centaur for part of the story in Dragonflight. And similar to the gnolls, I wonder if they also got a new model. It's really cool that those new assets get worked backwards into the game like that. I really do like that. Not really seeing any more guys in this area. What happens if we come up here? Yeah, there's still guys up here. Oh, we are in combat, though. Yeah, it's weird that it only circles the small area for the kill quest, when in fact we can do it anywhere. I feel like did they get rid of the cave system, or did I just miss the caves down here? Either way, maybe we won't have to go into the cave system. It's 12 out of 12. Surprisingly, we don't have all of our teeth yet. Surprisingly. Interestingly, the tooltip for this guy is not marking that he can drop teeth. Which is weird because he definitely is. We did hit level 20. It's still weird to open the talents and not see the boring, like, 5 talent choices we've had for the past, like, 8 years. To actually see a talent tree. Just took me off guard there a little bit. Let's see, Cleanse Toxins would be really useful. Divine Steed. We can go into Auras of the Resolute. I guess we learn how to cleanse toxins. Could be fine. We need to spend 2 more points before we can get Avenging Wrath. And Rebuke, which we definitely want. Okay, there is a cave over here. I love that you can mouse wheel in on the map now. That's actually really cool. I was mousing in because it almost looks like there's a trail here to, like, cut through the mountains. I know that can't really be the case. And maybe this guy is in the back of this cave, do you think? Or do you think he's, like, somewhere else? We could investigate the cave to see if it even possibly goes that far back. It's 260 yards from here, so... But he does look to be on the level with where the cave would be and not up in the mountains. That's kind of the one good thing about having the 3D markers, is you can kind of tell the elevation. Well, now he looks like he might be above us. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's... I feel like he's gonna be outside, right? Outside above us somewhere? Yeah, he's probably not in here. It's weird. I wonder what this cave is for, if not for that. Unless this other player character just cleared everything in here, there also doesn't seem to be any enemies. Oh, there's a respawn. Yeah, they must have just cleared. So there's Shaman. Now, if it plays out like the old questline did, we'll be sent back to take on Shaman and other guys, but we'll see if that turns out to be the case or not. I love when we just, like, swing and hit their body one last time. Just adds insult to their injury. We get a little carried away.
Great to meet you.
Well done, you demonstrated uncanny courage on the battlefield. Our war against the troggs will be won with efforts such as yours. Got some boots.
Be good.
A decisive strike. It appears that these beasts in Loch Modan are following the lead of a chieftain named Grawmug. He's the biggest of all the troggs here, lurking deep within the darkness of the caves to the north. If you feel yourself worthy, I want you to lead the assassination mission. For some more boots. Do you want more boots? Because we got boots galore.
Safe travels.
Yeah, Mountaineer Wallbang is still hanging around.
No. Keep your feet on the ground. What can I do for you?
The Mountaineers tell me you're quite brave and capable. We need a human like you around here. The trogg problem isn't getting any better. The reserves have been called to the front and we're all alone out here. But now that we have a seasoned paladin here, let's see what you can do. 8 shaman and 8 bone snappers. So we are doing the
See you soon.
full quest line, it seems. That's okay. I think we skipped it the last time we took a classic character through Loch Modan. I think we had the XP buff and I think we completely skipped this chain. Maybe we did the first part of it. Yeah, so these are the guys we're going to have to go into the cave for. They did change the cave around a little bit. Instead of being located at elevation over here, it's located at ground level over here. Couple of cataclysm changes. Not anything, I mean the lock is obviously the big one, right? And we might see some changes over here as well. There used to be ogres to the northeast. So I'm kind of curious to see if they're still hanging around. Or if not, then what else is going on in that area. Oh, I think we missed our turn in again. There isn't a way to get really over the mountains here. You do have to take the trail, it seems. They did streamline this a little bit because before you had to do like 3 different kill quests and then you got the quest for the named guy. And we have the quest for the named guy right now, so. Wondering if the shamans still heal. They cast Wrath, which is definitely something I would expect a druid to do, but it doesn't look like they heal anymore. We might have to do a thorough exploration of this cave system because there might be multiple levels, at least. That's what it seems like. This goes up, it seems, and they are up, so... maybe we'll head this way. Okay, he is up there. I'm assuming this will connect us. And yeah, it does. He's pretty cool looking. A little bit late on that interrupt. Now, it says that potentially there's another guy in here. Gorik the Guzzle Drought. Near the top of the hill. Okay, so he's not going to be in this cave. Yeah, this is the thing that's outside, right? Alright, what do we need? 2 more shaman, 3 more bone snappers. It's kind of weird that there's no music in here. Just some ambient noise. Kind of hoping we can get the last of our bone snappers out here, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. We're going to have to go deeper. Alright, let's head out, and then maybe we should look for this guy in the hills really quick. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, like, how we find the trail to get to this guy. But maybe we search over here for a trail? There's probably only going to be one correct way to get to this guy. And like where that's going to be, I have no idea. But we'll try to do a little circuit of the mountain here and see if we can find a likely trailhead on the minimap or in real life right here. This looks likely. Maybe a little switchback. So this is just a rare spawn according to the little weird star icon. Oh, he got us drunk. That is absolutely a little bit disorienting. Yep. We did get some boots we need to equip. This guy did the same thing. We'll daze him and stun him. That will be good enough payback. Explorers League document 1 of 6. The document bears the Explorers League crest. So we will turn that in. It looks like we're going to find... We found 2 and 1. So we're probably just going to come across the others as we travel about the zone doing other objectives. Just a little bit of free experience, I guess. Can we get down here and survive? Yes, maybe. Alright, let's see if this chains into anything else or if we are done defending the King's lands.
How are you?
Excellent, you brought hope to Loch Modan. With Gromug dead, we stand a better chance of seeing the troggs eliminated from the land. Some bracers.
Be good.
Yeah, that one's done.
Well met.
I knew the second I laid eyes on you, Rambles, that you would make Ironforge proud. You have served our people well. I salute you. Used our name twice. It's a little bit try-hard, buddy. Oh, that upgraded. So we got bracers, we got an upgraded belt, very nice. We can sharpen our weapon if we want to do that. And we should probably make use of the vendor.
You got my attention.
Keep those, I guess.
Watch your back.
Okay, so from here, we should probably just hearth back to Thelsamar. Turn in what we have, and then we could go investigate this out here, the Moss Hide. And I'm hoping we get some stuff to take us over to the hunting lodge. But we'll see what we get here.
How are ya?
We brought that damn spy to justice. This is good news. We can all rest a little bit easier, not worrying about that one.
Safe travels.
Okay, the Dark Iron Spy quest did not chain anywhere, and this is just a turn in for the Explorers League stuff. So we're doing Axis of Awful next. And we're gonna hope that chains into anything. This is not the right building. I saw the trainer, and then the word train got like etched into my brain really quick. Here's the Explorers League building.
Talk to me. Off with you.
Makes it pretty easy to decide what to do next when you only have one quest. And then we have our breadcrumb taking us into the wetlands. Somebody did remind me that before level 30 I have to visit Chromie in Stormwind. Otherwise the beginning zones won't scale up to 50. So I'll probably go do that today. We've aggroed a Murloc. We are about to aggro many, many Murlocs. Okay, we've made a horrible mistake. Yeah, we fought these guys once before, I think, on accident when we were trying to get items. If we stand here, we're gonna get respawns, aren't we? Oh, we're getting ads. Ads and respawns. Yeah, I don't know if we survive this one necessarily. Do lay on hands. Not really sure, like, what's happening with this. They just don't seem to be taking a lot of damage from anything that we're doing. The scaling here seems a little bit weird. I think we've got it under control now. But yeah, some of these guys, the amount of damage they take seems a little bit weird. We had all kinds of problems on the shaman that we played where we kind of felt like we were severely underpowered. Hasn't felt that way really on the Paladin yet. Could be the difference between doing Battle for Azeroth content. And see, we didn't even get what we needed here. Tag him. Travel. Mosshide tagged. What do we tag him with? Usually they put the item in the log. Oh, we never opened it. Okay. This seems like it's making more sense. We're just a bush. Okay, so we were never supposed to fight them. That's why they were weird. I think he's gonna get torn apart by these guys, right? Yeah, I think they're gonna turn on him. Okay, yeah, knowing what the quest is about makes sense. The kobold runs away, the Mosshide guy gets killed by Murlocs. Brutal way to go. Okay. It all makes perfect sense now. Sorry for those that had to yell at me. I know it gets frustrating when someone doesn't just read the quest again. Alright, so we're just heading back to turn this in, and I'm just hoping that it chains into something, because if it doesn't, then I'm not sure what we're going to do here next. We could just head out to the hunting lodge. We know that there's stuff out there for us. Is that our first dismount? I think that may be our first dismount. I know that I'm enjoying a class and pressing a class's buttons when I don't mind getting dismounted. When it doesn't bother me at all. That's when I know that I'm having fun pressing the buttons. Worked like a charm, didn't it? Maybe Cadrell will get off my darn back now with saving the whole town and all. I suppose you've done and earned yourself some proper goods.
Watch your back.
That didn't chain into anything. Yeah, we've only completed... Did we just miss a chain somewhere? I feel like maybe... does the lost pilot chain into something? Because I feel like we've just like somehow missed a chain here. Because we don't have the road to Thelsamar completed. Okay, let's try to figure this out. I will not stand for this. Let's do what we can do, and that's I think we can go back and do the Lost Pilot. From what I remember of the Lost Pilot, it was just like a quick little chain where we found the guy's body, then we killed the bear that killed him. Besides that quest, I really don't know what else could have chained into the road to Thelsamar, because, you know, we've been in Thelsamar for a while now. We've traveled the road quite extensively. And we could go out here and get the quest. I'm sure that they're there. I'm sure there are probably quests up here at the dam as well. Maybe. I mean, the dam broke, so maybe not. But let's go check this out. I think I saw a comment to the effect of like the quests start at the entrance to Loch Modan. So maybe this is what you were talking about. If not, then I'm gonna need some more guidance, because looking back here, I don't see any other quests nearby. Oh, we did hit level 22. And 21 at some point, because, yeah. Let's grab Auras of the Resolute. And what else do we want over here? We could grab Shield of Vengeance or Divine Protection. We can grab Blade of Condemnation. Increases crit strike chance of Blade of Justice. Generates... Blade of Justice now generates an additional holy power. Yeah, I think we want that. Let's grab more holy power generation right away. Very cool. Yeah, so now instead of doing one holy power, this will give us 2.
What's on your mind?
My friend and fellow siege engine pilot Maury Hilldelve is lost in the hills. We were looking for a rare ore that's needed for high-grade blast powder, and during our search he drove his engine up a steep hill and busted it. Still convinced that the ore was in these mountains, Hilldelve charged me to guard our engines while he continued on foot. It's been days and I've heard some beastly growls. Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with this quest. This area seems to have physically changed a little bit. So, not sure how to get to his body. Let's look for a way over here. Oh, maybe he's through the pass here. Maybe you have to be a dwarf or have reputation of some kind to get those lead-in quests. I really don't know. Yeah, there's the body. Here's the corpse of a dwarf, mauled, frozen, and picked clean by mountain scavengers. Hilda wrote in his journal that he was attacked by Mangleclaw. Yeah, same quest. I think originally we had to go back to the guy, tell him he was dead, and then he sent us to kill this, so it's been streamlined a little bit. It's a cool looking bear, isn't it? Getting those free Blade of Justice procs is so much more powerful now that it generates 2 holy power.
How are you? Off with you. Watch your back.
There we go. The road to Thelsamar. It was 2 quests. It was literally 2 quests, and we got a good pair of blue pants for that, though. Okay, well, I'm glad that we figured that out. I don't know if it doesn't really help us have a direction to go next. Oh, look at that. Look at what just showed up on our map. That quest was definitely not there before, so maybe this was prerequisite. There's only 4 chapters here. It's always been a smaller zone with not as much to do as some of the other intro zones. It's hard to find a comparison to this, like, size-wise. Because it is actually quite small. I think about how, like, after Durotar as an orc, like, you go into the Barrens, which is enormous. But then, as a dwarf, after Dun Morogh, you go into Loch Modan, which is incredibly tiny. There used to be like an excavation site over here as well, I thought. Maybe we'll run into some of those quests on the way over to the hunting lodge. Is that the lodge in the distance that we can see, or is that just like a fixture in the mountains? I'm pretty sure like the view distance increases are in the game now. We do have our view distance turned up all the way. And you guys told me that this thing is in the Twilight Highlands, which makes a lot of sense. So yeah, we can see so far that we're seeing this from like another zone away. We are in a little bit of bother here. I think what we really need is a good weapon, like ASAP. Let's come check out the excavation site just to see what's going on. I do see tents. and bobcats. The bobcats are new. I don't remember bobcats from Classic. There are quests here. Weird that we don't have any chains. I feel like maybe you'd get something more if you were a dwarf.
What's on your mind?
Recently, just before the troggs surfaced within the site, we had uncovered a large number of strange carved idols, but we didn't have the chance to study them, for soon after their discovery, the troggs chased us away from the ruins. And those idols have a strange effect on the troggs. It makes them go berserk. So,
See you soon.
we've done this quest before. Doesn't seem like anything here has changed. Now, there is a quest to pick up in here. It's an Explorer League document. Yeah, of course it is. We'll make our way back to that. This seems like the way to go to get to the document. Yep, there it is, tucked away. And we need one more stone carved idol. And there we go.
No! Keep your feet on the ground!
I really want a new weapon, but they're not giving us any two-handers.
Safe travels.
He has no other quest for us, which is sad. Let's follow the road on over to the Farseer Lodge. It's funny, it says we unlocked Divine Storm. We unlocked Divine Storm through our talent choices. Didn't we? Yeah. That's really weird that they have the old alerts in here for when you would have learned it while leveling up. I'm assuming that they need to change that, because yeah, we've had Divine Storm for a while. And a new player might be a little bit confused about why the game is telling them they just learned an ability that they've had. Okay, here we need to go into what? Art of War resets the cooldown of Blade of Justice 50% more often. Yes, please. I feel like the way the talents are structured now and the way that you learn abilities and learn the procs in your talent trees, you actually learn how the class works better than you would have learned it on your leveling experience with the old talent points, where it was just kind of... I remember on the Shaman at certain level ranges, we just learned new mechanics. New mechanics started happening. This way, we're getting all of our mechanics from our talent tree. So we actually have to read the procs that are going to be happening before they just start showing up on our character. And I remember that being really confusing about me learning the Shaman, was when we started to get different procs that we unlocked at different levels as passive abilities that we didn't have to get from a talent tree. So this is definitely more beginning player friendly. Being able to read, like, yes, I'm learning this ability that's going to make, you know, Art of War is going to reset my Blade of Justice. So now I know when this procs, I know what's happening and why.
Hi, how are you?
Wingnut. I'm through with gyrocopters. Sure, they work, but when has that ever been good enough for a real gnome? I want real flight with wings. I've been studying the birds for years now, trying to unlock the final secret to building a machine that flies just like them. That elegant soaring, swooping, the rush of the wind over the wings. Ah, you want dragon riding, buddy. You're gonna have to wait a few weeks.
Be seeing you.
In the meantime, we will gather him 3 pristine flight feathers. Ooh, lots of stuff to do here. The Stab Thistle season. Stab Thistle seeds are responsible for up to 89% of seed-related injuries among hunters. You'll find Stab Thistle seeds mostly in the lower woodland just north of the lodge. They're commonly found at the base of trees, and they will stab and hurt you. I'd advise you avoid them, but actually I need someone to help remove them for safety's sake.
You have a great day
Okay, it's funny. Let's go visit our buddy Daryl over here.
Hello.
10 mudbelly boars.
Safe travel.
It's not timed anymore. Used to be a timed quest.
Great to meet you.
Hornet
Watch your
hunting.
back.
We're always looking for new game around here. Daryl may like his boars, but the rest of us prefer things more exotic. Now, I never say the lock draining was a good thing, but it did have a silver lining. The swampy grounds brought a new prey, hornets. Giant hornets, mind you. Not many hunters have tussled with massive bugs before. It's rather novel. Okay, so we need 6 glassy hornet wings.
Off with you. See
And
soon.
foxtails by the handful. We've seen more foxes in the hills lately. Cunning creatures they are. A good test for a hunter's skills. And a fine profit to boot. It's their tails, lad. Fine and fluffy. They're just as good hung on your belt to ward off fleas as they are to line the gloves of some fancy noble.
Safe travels.
Alright, we can do that too. So yeah, they did do some different hunting quests here. We have an innkeeper.
I am listening.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Good luck, friend.
We did grab the flight point, so we're good to go there. Let's do the feathers first, then we'll go north. Surprised we didn't get any hunting for bobcats. This bobcat is like lunging all around, and that was actually really cool. Alright, that's it for feathers. We're not going to turn it in yet. Let's head to the north. We're going to take on the foxtails, stab thistles. We're gonna do all of it before we head back, and then we'll just hearth back because we only have 5 minutes left on our hearth. I feel a little bit bad killing foxes. They are rather cute and harmless for the most part. We have a rare fox here. That would make a really cool hunter pet. Look at this guy. Ashtail. Very cool. Yeah, I think having Devotion Aura is a lot more useful than Retribution Aura. So, it's probably good that we picked that up. Oh, there is a quest over here we can grab. Oh, it's more Explorers League documents. Look at that. Being rewarded for a little bit of exploration. Like the shuriken thrown into the skull here. Alright, we're gonna go look for glassy hornet wings and our mudbelly boars next. Maybe for our next character we'll do like classic mount levels, where we won't ride our mount till level 40. I always feel more immersed in these earlier zones that were designed for, you know, not having mounts when I don't ride a mount. Maybe we only ride it for like really long runs or something like that, you know? Now, this could have been a Cataclysm change, this boar, but this boar looks really new, and he looks like he has so many pixels. Look at the texture in his fur. Like, the fact that we can actually see that he has tufts of fur. I think this must also be a Dragonflight model. Right? I mean, if we look at that compared to, like, the Hornets, which were put here in Cataclysm, I feel like there's a pretty clear, like, difference. Although, now that I look at the wasps, they look pretty good too, so maybe these boar were Cataclysm changes. You guys let me know. So far on my list of questioning if mobs were put in Cata or if these are Dragonflight mobs now that the patch is out, are the boar new and are the gnolls new? No, not the gnolls, the troggs. We determined that the gnolls were new models. The troggs and the boars, so far I'm questioning whether or not they are. Well, we got our first Hornet Wing there. Kind of a lower drop rate than what we've seen so far. We have a rare Hornet here, Nyx. We also have a full inventory, which is not good. We have another Explorers League document over here, it looks like. Don't know if we're going to have room for it. We may need to drop something. It's okay, we'll be hurting back as soon as we finish these two quests, so I'm hoping we won't need to leave too many items on the ground. let's head back this way where we can get boar and hornets. Alright, we've got all the wings that we need. Now we just need 2 more boars. Alright, let's go ahead and hearth back.
Can I help you? You have a great day now.
I've actually nearly perfected my dream machine, the Sky Strider, the world's first flying Mechanistrider. But, well, when I was putting the finishing touches on it, it was in my secret cavern lab. My other creations became jealous. Giving mechanical birds a personality to begin with was probably a bad idea, but that's already done. I need the super mechanical robo widget from the original Sky Strider if I want to rebuild it. Please journey into the cave and retrieve it for me.
Off and away.
Okay, that's a little bit of a weird situation, but we'll look into it.
Salutations.
Here are the stab thistle seeds.
Seeing you. Alrighty then.
Defcon Bobcat. Stop everything. It's come to my attention that there's been a bobcat sighting near the lodge. Bobcats. Now, mind you, I've never seen a bobcat, but they're surely dangerous. They're like mountain lions or something. I don't even want anyone leaving until the area is secure. Anyone but you, that is. I'll pay you to help secure the area, Paladin, but don't get your face ripped off.
Right.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
He doesn't have any other quest. We did a few quests for him in Classic.
Well met. Have a good one.
Oh, you have a quest now.
What brings you here?
Viren's Revenge. I don't suppose you'd be interested in a little payback for his boldness. Daryl does have some skill, it pains me to say. A year ago, a large bear had been a target of the Farseer Lodge, but none of the hunters had any luck with him. So Daryl thought he'd try his hand against him. All he had to show for his effort was that ugly scar over his eye. Kill the bear, and I'm sure even Daryl would be speechless for once.
Be careful.
Yeah, the bear has moved. I think the bear used to be over here where the Dark Iron guy was. And he got moved in the Cataclysm, apparently.
You got my attention. See you soon. Off with you. Watch your back.
Alright. Well, we have a lot more to do here, it seems, and I'm happy about that. We've also revealed the Mogrosh stronghold up here, so I'm kinda hoping that at some point we will have quests to do there as well. Maybe even some stuff around the the remains of the dam. But I think this is going to be a good place for us to take a little bit of a break for today. I am having a lot of fun on the Paladin. Definitely, I mean, it's probably my favorite class in WoW that I've discovered so far, that I've loved across both Classic and Retail. So I hope you guys are enjoying the journey as well. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.